Hi guys! So we thought we would give you a little pointers about what you should plan before you go on a cruise. And despite all our last minute planning, we put this together within 3 or 5 days. I think I mentioned earlier vacationstogo.com, vacationstogo, all one word.com. I discovered, you might have seen the ads. Oh look, there's Amanda. I don't know what she's doing.
We have a list.
We have a list.
Yep.
Anyway, despite our lists before we went, we of course forgot things like everyone does. And so we've done a little list of things you can benefit from, because we had to figure it out after the fact. So one of the things is a backpack. And if you watch other YouTube videos about different cruises, they're right. You want a little backpack. Now we got these luckily today, $10 each at the gift shop on the cruise ship. I wanted blue, she wanted black. Black goes with anything. Right, I like blue. Blue doesn't. I'm sorry, but I like blue. I think it goes with everything. Anyway, it's light, it's nylon, it's got the outside pockets on both sides for water. It's got an outside zipper. Where to go? There it is, a zipper. Nope, can't see it. There it is. There's a zipper for, you know, those outside important things, as well as a, you know, the whatever you want to call it, outside nylon web for your water bottle. And inside there's enough to, you know, put your pool towel, for example. We're going to go swim with the dolphins, and they say bring a pool towel from the ship. So if you put that and change your clothes, underwear, and odds and ends, you need a little backpack. You obviously don't want too much to carry, so one backpack for the two of you, make it a little heavy for the guy to carry. So to be fair, if you each have your backpack, you're going to minimize your arguments. You're both going to carry what you want, and you'll have what you need. And water, of course, is important in a tropical environment. So here's Amanda, and a few other points to know, as it says here. Know before you go. I do recommend watch the videos, read the cruise website. Knowledge is power. So here's Amanda.
Hi. Number 2, lanyards. If you're a girl like me and you don't wear things with pockets, get a thing with a lanyard to put your card in. Totally helpful, because you just throw it around your neck and away you go.
To explain, on a cruise ship, when you check in, you get a new card. They literally take your photo and make a card on the spot. Now, anybody experienced with driver's licenses or anything else, you do not have to wait weeks. You literally wait a couple of minutes and you get a card with your photo.
Yes.
And that's what you use for everything.
Drinks, and more drinks.
And other purchases like backpacks at the gift shop if you lose. If you forget, I should say, what to bring before you go, because you're supposed to know before you go. So everything else, your passport, your driver's license, your credit cards, everything you put in your room safe as soon as you get into your room, and all you need to carry is that single card. Okay, another example of how we are not alone on the ocean is this cargo ship. Like, there is, on one point there's nothing on the horizon. This is what it looks like often. And it reminds you that we live on a blue planet, most of which is covered with water. And then every now and then, you get this. And that reminds you, not only are you not alone, but also look how connected we are. all your stuff is inside those containers. If container cargo ships did not move 24/7 around the world, you would not have any stuff. And FYI, the these cargo ships, for those who love to travel and love to do things that are different, some of these cargo ships have up to 12 passengers. And that's a different way of seeing the world. So Amanda wanted to be like Ivana White. Vanna White. So one of our tips is, as you will read or see on other videos, and it's very true, get a power strip, or whatever you want to call it, that's got a few plugs, and your USB plugs, so that you can plug into the minimal plugs that are in the room, right? And notice, for all you North Americans, there are two kinds of power plugs. 110 North American and 220 for Europe and a lot of other places in the world.
But we only got one plug. It's 110.
So here on the mirror, right? See the mirror, ladies? You sit in front of the mirror and do your makeup. Well, if you've got your blow dryer plugged in, guys, you can't plug in your cell phone or anything else because your lady has occupied, as usual, the only plug. So, spend the 10-20 bucks, look for sales of course, and buy a power strip. It is really worth it. Remember, ideally you get a quality power strip that has surge control. Check your websites. I've read some of the websites don't like some kinds of power strips for some reason. I'm not sure why. But what you do want to get is a quality power strip that has the USB. Let me back up. There we are. USB, right? So you can plug in your phone, etc., in, as well as your lady's hair dryer, etc. Here's Amanda.
I'm gonna say it's tip number 3. Make sure you bring a watch. So we did a digital watch, not digital, but like a mechanical one. Yeah, because we didn't bring a watch and we have cell phones. However, we left the cell phones in the safe of the room. So basically this whole trip I've been intending to find out what time it is, so I either see someone's wrist with a watch or I'll see someone with a watch and ask them what time it is. Because there are like only 2 clocks on the ship and they're like on deck 6 on the outside on the walking track. Other than that, I've never seen a clock in this place.
Like a casino, you are on vacation. They don't really want you to watch the clock.
Right, but what about the reservations?
But at the same time,
what about where you need to be, when you need to be there?
There's for those who haven't been on a cruise ship, or for those who know, there is a million things to do.
Right?
And they are, of course, at specific times.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a watch, it's really easy to lose track of what time it is. So your cell phone you put in the safe for a number of reasons. One, of course, if you want a vacation, get offline. Stop texting. Stop. Get offline. Go on vacation. Second, if you're not careful, you are going to have a huge cost when you get home because you forgot to get the roamer package.
There is no roamer package.
Well, it depends what carrier you are. But anyway,
Canada, there's no roamer package.
No, I've got a roamer chart. Anyway, the safest thing to do. That's another argument we can have in another video. But the safest thing to do is get offline, turn off your cell phone, stick it in the safe, That way you've got no roamer charges or data charges or whatever you want to call it, and you are on vacation. And you have a mechanical watch because if you have a digital watch, it may or may not change, of course, time zones from wherever you are in the world. If you have a digital watch, you will ask a ship's officer what is the correct time, or look at the watch and change it to the correct time. And on that, by the way...
You can change both.
By the way...
Okay.
A ship... yeah, but if you have the cell phone open and you're relying on it for a clock, you're leaving yourself open, oh, I'm just going to check my messages. No, no. You are going offline, you're on vacation. Turn the phone off, stick it in the safe. You have a watch just to make sure you don't miss that twerking, art, bidding contest or whatever that you wanted to go to. So you've got so you have a mechanical watch.
The word twerking?
I know what the word means. I didn't mean to use it. This is supposed to be G-rated. So whatever contest you mean to get to, and some of the ones on the pool deck are fun, you make sure you have a mechanical watch so all you know is the time. Now on the time, by the way, you have ship's time. It may not be the same as the shore port time. So do ask if in doubt. Is the ship's time the same as port time? Thank you. So we're on camera, so it's PG, and if you look way, where'd it go? Well, there's Gerry looking, but I don't know if it's the same one, but like another example of how this is a huge ocean that we live in. There is a cruise ship way over there. No, pardon me, not a cruise ship, a freighter ship. I don't know if that's the same one I showed you before, depending what sequence these are in, but this is, we live on a big ocean, and we're only in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
We're not in the Atlantic.
No.
We're not in the Pacific. Sort of. We're in the Gulf of Mexico. So be kind to your neighbor. So Gerry came back from dinner to some competition. Can you guys see? I was on the bed waiting for him. Our steward did such a good job making this a dog, I guess, and he put Amanda's sunglasses in the dog. It's so funny. I don't know if Gerry's jealous or what. We got a nice photo at the restaurant. Cagney's. Oh, it was awesome. The ribeye. We could not finish the dinner. Like, we could not. It was so delicious, and the portions were so big. It was just awesome. Just awesome. Norwegian Sun, guys. Check it out on the vacationstogo.com website for deals. There's another angle. And I think that's where we're going for our excursion. Not sure. Where we're docking. In here, I assume. Not sure, but I think the ship is backing in. Because it looks like the stern is swinging around. So that we end up, my guess is, we're going to parallel park backwards onto that pier. So you can see how we are getting closer. We're just pivoting. The back is just pivoting. Stern of the boat is turning in, getting closer. I don't know if you guys can see it. Moving in front of that other ship. I think we're going to end up with that pier. That's my guess. Parallel park backwards.
There's the Norwegian. By the way.
So there's the view from the back. So as I guessed, I think he is backing into this tiny spot. He doesn't want to hit his sister ship, the Norwegian Getaway.
This is tight part.
And I think he's going to turn. Amazing.
That's what he's doing.
I think most people couldn't do this well with their car in a city street. Norwegian Pearl on the breakaway. This is Royal Caribbean, I think. Look, he's only got a few feet. Look how close he's getting.
See that little big thing back there? Yeah. That's what is that?
Nice, that's where we walk off. The end of the pier. These guys are good. You see the parallel parking job?
I tell you, man, he put it in there, didn't he?
So that's how close he got. Good job. Look at this park job. Look how close he is to the other ship and the dock. And there's Amanda. Say hello, Amanda.
Hi.